born into sin. Born into sin. What is the definition of the sin, the root sin? People are born to go against their natural instinct. You're being birthed by someone who was going against their natural instinct, who was born to go against their natural instinct. It's a curse. Because we're programmed. We're programmed to go against what's naturally our instinct, but what we would do naturally. We're programmed to go against it. We're programmed to go for what is in front of our minds, what's in front of our face, what our environment is. And our environment is an illusion. Our environment is an illusion. It's all man-made stuff. So you can't see your natural mind. You can only hear it. It's spirit, it's source. So we are born into sin. When they say, and that scripture says born into sin, it is code for saying you are born into an illusion. I wonder what the root word of sin is. Because I bet you break that word down. I haven't done it yet. You break that word down. It's going to explain that you're born under some type of conditioning that is unnatural. What's natural is what we can't see. So when we're born already in a 3D, in a physical. You're born, so you're already born into something that's unnatural, because we are spirits having a human experience. So we're born into sin. We're born into going the wrong direction, because we are having a human experience. And humans, if humans are born into sin, your spirit, your life force knows exactly what it's supposed to do. But if you're born into a physical flesh, your flesh is naturally going to go against what you are. We're dual. Your flesh is going to go against, because it's a human form. It's a human vehicle. But the person driving the vehicle is natural. But you put a natural existence, a right mind, a higher self, into a vehicle that is going an opposite direction. So it's up to you to turn your vehicle around, your human body, your flesh, and go in the right direction. Okay? Am I making sense? Are you following me? This is a human vessel, a human vehicle, human flesh. But you have a force, a spirit that is natural, that is higher self. You do not allow your vehicle to drive you. Do not allow your spirit and your physical to be so consumed that it controls your spirit. You're in control. And the physical is already programmed to adapt to its environment. Okay? It's already programmed to adapt to its environment. You're a human. Your human is already programmed for human needs. Fleshly needs. Environmental needs. I gotta dress. I gotta eat. I gotta survive. I gotta look good. That's just the body you're in. So there's vanity there. There's wants there. There's needs there. But you have a spirit that came here to fulfill a purpose. So the challenge here is conquering the human body. Because you have a higher self. You have a higher self. Your higher self, your spirit already is set and knows what it's supposed to do. But your higher self is put into a body that is going a different direction into its environment. It's going into its environment. So it's up to you to control. So for you to not let your physical control your spirit. So you have to stay on top, be the driver, and stay on top. So many times people let their body control them. I had a dream about that. I'm facing that. Like I've let my body control me. So I'm letting my fleshly needs, a desire to be with a man, a physical need, a desire for sex. I'm letting that fleshly need, this is my vehicle I'm in, to control my mind when I have power over my mind. But I have a fleshly need so goddamn strong where now I'm making choices and decisions so my fleshly vehicle can get its needs. When in all actuality, I have a mind that is in control of what my fleshly needs are. So I have now let my physical body manipulate my mind. And that's what we do. We let our physical body manipulate our mind from the moment we're born, because we're born into sin. Born into sin as being a human. Being a human is the sin. So this philosophy just came to me in a dream. It came to me in a dream. There's so many layers of it. But we are just humans. But this is gonna pass. Our human bodies are gonna pass. We're gonna take our soul with us. Our soul is going to live on. It says that in the Bible. It says that in reincarnation. It breaks it down so many different ways that this body, no matter how you want to put it, this body is just here for this human experience. But the soul, take exit 137 for 67. The soul that's alive in the body is going to live on. So why would you allow your human body to control your soul? The purpose here is to let your soul control the human experience. Control you. So anything that is, any desires that's led based off material and physical are all wrong. Because everything should be spiritual. Even emotional decisions, because that's a still reaction of the human body. But spiritual is not a reaction of the human body. Spiritual is an experience. The spirituality is an experience the human body can have. Emotions are still reactions to the human body. So emotions are out. Spirituality, though, is definitely an experience outside of physical form. It's spiritual, right? If you live on earth and you're not having any source of spirituality, I mean, and maybe that's why a lot of people do drugs. A lot of drug abuse can come, substance abuse, because it could put you on a different sort of plane.
In a quarter mile, take exit 137
physical,
for 67th Avenue.
That's a whole other story. It can get you to a mental level. That's a whole other story. But just discovering we are born into sin. We're born into this experience. And we literally, it's so easy. You're one decision away from letting your spirit control your life. But we don't do that. 137. You're putting your body, which is, because it's what's natural.
Continue for 1 1 mile.
What's natural is to have a freaking letting your first mind lead you is natural. Letting your first mind lead you is natural. I better not be getting back on this damn freeway. No, I'm not. Letting your first mind lead you is natural. But
in a quarter mile,
I'm sorry,
right.
I'm trying to find out where I'm going. That's a natural thing. But then when you're putting the physical body, which is the sin, it's a different force. It needs something else. It's fleshly. It has different desires and wants than what your natural spirit is. So the challenge here is to even though that you're in this vehicle and in this vessel, is to allow your natural instinct, your higher self,
turn left onto North 59th Avenue.
Stay in control. That's what it's about.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto West McDowell Road.
That is what it's about. And that is the message of the dream.
Turn right onto West McDowell Road.
Okay, if I get any more, I'll come back.
Continue on West McDowell.